This is Jackie Coogan, and I'm going to tell you how he changed child labor laws in Hollywood. Most people recognize him as Uncle Fester in the 1960s series, The Addams Family. But long before that, he was one of Hollywood's first child stars. He starred opposite Charlie Chaplin in the 1921 film The Kid. He became so popular from this movie that stores sold merchandise with his likeness: dolls, toys, figurines. You could even buy Jackie Coogan peanut butter. Back in the early 20th century, Hollywood was basically the Wild West. Like, there weren't a lot of laws. There were definitely no child labor laws. And Jackie's parents were actors, and they had him on the vaudeville stage from birth. He acted throughout his entire childhood, and he didn't hate it, according to his mother. In fact, he and Charlie Chaplin formed a strong bond and friendship. In the late 1930s, when he was 20 years old, he suffered a string of tragedies, including being the only survivor of a car crash that killed his father, his best friend, and two other men. Now, his father at the time was in charge of his finances, and the family had a financial advisor. About a year after his father's death, his mother married the financial advisor, and they lived a lavish lifestyle. When he was 21 years old, Jackie decided to cash out all of his money that he earned as a child actor. In today's money, this was around roughly $70 million. However, he found out there was no money left. The account that had been set up by his financial advisor contained about $250,000, which in today's money is roughly $2 million. So he sued his mother and his stepfather. In court, his mother claimed that she never promised any money to her son. She saw his acting as playtime for him. She figured he enjoyed it, and he was never interested in the money. Plus, he grew up comfortably with all of that money. But Jackie countered that it doesn't take that much money, $70 million in today's money, to raise a child, and that she had squandered his money. But according to California's community property laws at the time, the money did rightfully belong to the family and not just to Jackie. The judge concluded that each party would receive half of the money that was left over. So Jackie got about $125,000, or $1 million in today's money. But he spent all of that money paying his lawyers to fight his mother and his stepfather. So in 1938, at 21 years old, he was flat broke, and he asked his friend Charlie Chaplin for help. And Charlie, without hesitation, handed him $1,000 cash, which today would be about $23,000. Well, this trial was sensational, and it resulted in the California Child Actors Bill of 1939, also known as the Coogan Act. The Coogan Act requires employers to set aside 15% of a child's earnings into an account. These accounts are called Coogan accounts, and they are not accessible until the child has reached the age of majority. The Coogan Act also regulates child labor, work conditions, and working hours. However, the Coogan Act is a state law and not a federal law, so it only exists in a small handful of states. Follow me for more. Anyway, bye.